Let me just give you a quick history lesson. Since I've been coaching, 2009, all right, I took a transfer quarterback when I was the offensive coordinator at the University of Arizona. Transfer quarterback I took, Nick Foles. Nick Foles plays for me, goes on, becomes Super Bowl MVP. Okay, I leave there, I go to Louisiana Tech. Had a guy named Colby Cameron, he sets 24 NCAA records at Louisiana Tech. Okay, I leave there, I go to Cal. Okay, first quarterback I recruit's Jared Goff. Jared Goff starts for 3 years, first pick in the NFL draft, plays in the Super Bowl. I leave Cal, I go to SMU. Okay, first guy we get, Shane Buechele transfers in. Shane Buechele plays quarterback in the NFL. Shane leaves, Tanner Mordecai transfers in. Tanner Mordecai plays quarterback in the NFL. Okay, we leave the SMU, we come to TCU. Max Duggan goes from a good quarterback to the Heisman Trophy runner-up. So one thing that you don't have to worry about with me is that we're going to find a quarterback. Let me just tell you a couple of things about the bowl game and this opportunity, all right? I think USC ended up, 16 or 17 ranked in the country in the final college football poll, all right? So what that means is we have an opportunity to play another ranked team, okay? 2 ranked teams out of our 3 last games, all right? We have an opportunity, again, to beat a big brand. So let me just say this. This is a great opportunity for TCU, our football team, and you to showcase yourself. And so we go play well, we win the football game. Number 1, it carries us into the offseason, and we go from there. And number 2, you'll look back on this season the rest of your life and feel good about what happened.
USC and TCU getting ready to go head-to-head to close out successful 1998 seasons for both programs. Now, USC with 25 bowl wins all time. Only Alabama has won more bowl games.
So 1998, we show up in a team meeting room like this. We walk in, the coach looked at us and says, we're going to a bowl game and we're playing USC. Everybody's like, what? USC had 11 guys go to the league off of that team. They were stacked. We were 19-point underdogs. Nobody gave us a chance. But the only reason we got in that bowl game was because the people of this place believed in us enough to go out to El Paso. They flew out to El Paso and said, we will buy every ticket. We will spend whatever we got to spend to get these guys in this game because we think they can win it. And we need that for this program. Sun Bowl people said, you know what? It's yours. We believe it. We run out of the tunnel at the Sun Bowl. I'll never forget. Beautiful day. Could not have been a prettier day. And a sea of purple. 40,000 people in El Paso in purple. People came out. They came out. Okay? But leading up to that game, it was nothing but disrespect. We were happy to be there, no question. In film, we knew that we had to really dial in and prepare. And I will never forget, we're in a full team meeting. We watch an entire season of USC film. Fran turns it off and he looks at the team and he says, what did y'all see that they don't do, that nobody ever did to them on offense? Everybody's like, I don't know, coach. Like, I'm tired. We've been sitting here for 3 hours. Said, what did you see? I'll never forget it. He goes, nobody cuts these guys. They don't want it. I want them on the ground, every effing play. Let's go. And we went out to practice. And if you watch the game film, we cut the out of those guys every play. And they wanted none of it. We wound up winning the game 28-19, I think, something like that. And what I would tell you is, after that game, my life was changed. Everybody on that team's life was changed. And it was a meaningless bowl game, right? No, guys, it was an opportunity to continue to elevate this program. And what that did when we won that game was it got everybody in this zip code believing what this place could be. And money started pouring in, and support started pouring in, and they started building buildings, and we kept winning because the standard was set. So what I would encourage all of you guys to do as you prepare for this game, number one, look at the seniors next to you. I will never forget walking off the Sun Bowl field, turning around and looking at it, knowing I'm taking my helmet off and I'll never put it on again. You guys know seniors in the room that are going to be that way. Look at those guys and do it for them if nothing else. But then do it for each other too, okay? These games matter. Trust me, in 20 years, it's almost been 30 years for me. In 20 years, you guys will still be texting each other about whipping their ass. You will, okay? When you get together for tailgates, you'll still talk about it. It matters. Every game matters, guys. And we are so proud of y'all and the way you've elevated this program. It has been a pleasure to watch you, the way you guys carry yourselves, and the way that you have continued to add brick by brick to the foundation that we feel like we helped lay early on in this.
I get to coach these players that love to play football, and we have a tremendous culture. And again, I think it revealed itself at the end of the year. You know, the terms of, and the fact that our guys played so hard down the stretch, and it meant something to them. And so I think that's a very difficult place to get to in today's world, to create a culture where guys have a connection and care about each other and stuff is hard to do. And I think that the teams that are successful in today's college football landscape find a way to do it. When we had a team meeting on Monday, talked about the bowl game, everybody was here and looked at me like everybody was excited to play, and so I don't anticipate anyone not playing.
So Josh Hoover, TCU quarterback, multi-year starter, he's going in. 3,000-yard passer this year. Indiana looks to be the clear favorite here.
Now we're learning that the Hoosiers are already loading up talent for next season, acquiring a quarterback in the transfer portal. Former TCU quarterback Josh Hoover is headed to the Hoosiers.
Okay, let me have your attention. We'll get rolling. Yeah.
And we know there's a lot of uncertainty in the room. We don't know who's playing, who's gonna play this game. I'm gonna play, you feel me? And we're gonna like you, we're gonna ride behind you, you feel me? That's the type of player you are, that's the type of guy you are. Offense, we're gonna figure this out. Losing one guy don't mean shit, you feel me? I trust in you, we all trust in you, Ken. You feel me? Keep doing what you're gonna do all year long.
Okay, obviously had some interesting news came up yesterday. Josh called me and notified me that he had decided to enter the transfer portal and was not going to play in the game. And we had a friendly conversation, and I told him I supported his decision. And you know, I was disappointed, and certainly wish it would have gone differently. But you know, that's kind of the new world of college football, and he felt like that was the best situation for him, and so that was a decision that was made, and you know, we moved forward quickly. Talked to several players last night, and you know, had a great team meeting this morning, and I think our guys are excited and ready to play. I think everybody's confident in Ken. You know, he started 22 games in the SEC. He's been a great teammate, a great practice player. Now he's going to get a chance to go and perform on a big stage. I know he's excited about it. I know our team believes in him.
What kept coming to me this morning, I was asked a couple days ago to come share my perspective on this important game. And what came to me this morning, if I had to give a brief title to our talk today, is Create the Story. I'll never forget 1998 Sun Bowl against that team from California. I rewatched the entire game, every minute of it, a couple days ago. And man, it brought back a lot of memories. It took a lot of us to come together. And let me tell you something about brotherhood, guys. You know, this is where it's developed. Guys, we gotta create the story. We got a blank canvas here. Man, it would mean so much to me, our community, our family, your future family. I hope whatever you decide, whatever story it is that you want to create, these people are going to respect. And I love looking my kids in the eye. Tell them the stories of loyalty, commitment, belief. My brothers, to that team in California. Make them regret showing up. Because as far as I'm concerned, real football is played in Texas. I thank you all for giving me your time to share a little bit of my heart. Let's create a great story, guys.
Feeling good, ready to take this trip to San Antonio. Let's get this dub. USC, we coming.
You know, it's a great day. We at the Riverwalk in San Antonio, you know.
All right, go Frogs, man, let's go. Hey, we're excited to be here, and I'm going to pass this off to our MC for this evening, quarterback Ken Seals. What is up, San Antonio? Hey, do some Fort Worth, let me hear you. I've been waiting 8 years for this. We got a whole bunch of dogs in front of us. All we got to do is ready to eat.
Okay, a couple of things before we get started, okay? So to me, you know, I think we've transitioned from, you know, bowl mode to game mode, okay? I think this is the day that all of us have got to do a good job of, you know, eliminating distractions. To me, this is time to start getting excited and focused in on playing this football game, okay? So let's make sure we do a good job of eliminating distractions.
Kendall Briles leaving Fort Worth, TCU, to head on up to Columbia, and he will now be taking over as the Gamecocks play call.
Kendall Briles, the now former offensive coordinator at TCU, coming to South Carolina, signing a 3-year deal.
Have you guys decided who's going to call plays next week?
I talked to Mitch about this the other day. You know, there's a guy that had the same opportunity. There was a coaching change at Texas Tech in 2009. They had a young wide receiver coach that ended up calling the game when Mike Leach had to step away and Ruffin McNeil took over, and his name was Lincoln Riley. And he called the game and had called a good game, and they scored a bunch of points and moved the football. And then Lincoln went on to go be Ruffin's offensive coordinator at East Carolina and, you know, had a decent career. So you know, I think I told Mitch that story. I mean, there's a lot of parallels between this game, obviously with you know, playing a backup quarterback in TCU's history with what happened in the 2015 Alamo Bowl. I mean, just all of it's pretty crazy.
Coach Dykes gave me this opportunity, and I've been with him for 8 years now. We felt as a staff for the longest time we've had the best backup quarterback in the country. And now he's got a chance to, you know, kind of ride off into the sunset for TCU, a team that he grew up watching, and, you know, lay it out all on the line for these guys. And, you know, I'll never forget this. You know, the day after Josh left, Eric McAllister got up in front of the whole team and said, Ken's our guy, we got his back. And I thought that was really powerful and speaks to the culture of this team as well. So that was something that was really awesome to see.
That coach talked about what this program was built on. It was built on grit. It was built on discipline. It was built on hard work. It was built on togetherness. It was built on the little school that could. The formulas with it, right? When a group of guys can make up their mind and tell the whole world that this is what's going to happen. This is what we're going to do. We're going to draw this line. And if you pass this line, it's going to be trouble. If we can come together and we can believe that, and we could manifest that we understood that anything is possible. Anything is possible when you put your mind to it.
The lights are on, the stage is set, and once again, history waits. The college football world turns its eyes to San Antonio to a rematch that echoes across generations. 1998, the Sun Bowl, the moment TCU returned from exile, the day the Horned Frogs clawed their way back onto the national map. Tonight, they fight to write another chapter in a story built on grit, resolve, and leadership that refuses to bend. TCU versus USC, the Lone Star State against the Golden State, and there's no better place more fitting than the Alamo City for a collision of belief and bloodlines. Just blocks from where in 1836 men stood their ground, fought against impossible odds, and through ultimate sacrifice lit the fuse that led to Texas's independence. The Frogs take the field tonight, standing on the shoulders of those who came before them, here to prove once more that it's not the size of the dog, not the logo of the helmet, and not the reputation carried in the preseason magazines, but the fight inside that dog that decides the night. And make no mistake, the storylines tonight are not coincidence. They are destiny.
Hey, you guys know the deal. Let's go! Hey, everybody knows the deal. Hey, we got 60 minutes. Let's go fight it. That's all. Let's go find a way. All right, love you guys. Let's play. Stop. Family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Tonight, it's Ken Seals' turn, a hometown kid, a quarterback who watched that miracle unfold from the den of his home at Azle. Now, fate calls his number. One start, one night, one final time, wearing perfect. The script is perfect. The movie is cast. The cameras are rolling. All that remains is the ending. Will history dare to repeat itself? Can the lightning strike again? Just steps from San Antonio's Mission City. Well, standing in the way, a Trojan horse from USC. Tonight, Riley and his Trojans march into battle against Sonny Dykes and the Horned Frogs to find out if they fight on or if they fall in the shadow of the Alamo.
Nate McCashlin set to kick it off. Returnable at the 1. Warmly 10, 15, 20, and up in it as he gets to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, the Alamo Bowl is underway.
King Miller stood up after a gain of a yard. Caleb Elamzor made the stop. The #1 tackler, not just for TCU, the #1 tackler in the Big 12.
3rd down now, 3rd and 8 for the USC 39-yard line. Biava looks left. Win time, dumps it over the middle, and it's incomplete. It brings up 4th down, and USC is going to be forced to punt it away. Small with a fair catch at the 14-yard line. 46-yard punt. Frogs will have the football for the first time. At the 14, under the direction of Ken Seals, 3rd down and 1. Gives it right up the middle. Payne may have lost a yard. Now you're 4th and 2. Here's Quall. Ethan, left-footed kick, end over end. Gets a TCU bounce. Will roll inside the 30-yard line.
And it takes a great Frogs hop.
Right outside the side, snap comes back, handed off to King. Frogs get him down. Behind the line of scrimmage, that's Elamzor again, and Marcus Deal, the sophomore. Now you got him 3rd down and 5 at 25. Handed off. Here's Miller again. King will get to the 24-yard line. 4th down and 3. Elamzor on the stop. And USC, looks like they're going to send out the field goal unit. Plenty of leg on this one, and it is good. USC will strike first on their second offensive series. Comes with 7:06 to play. USC walks 3 defenders up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're coming after Kent. Rolls right, pressure, tucks it under, looking for something. It'll bring up 4th down now. And the Frogs are going to be forced to punt it away again. They come after Ethan Crawl, gets this one away. Again, a TCU bounce rolls inside the 30. Down to the 22-yard line that time. 4.5 on the hang time. That one goes for 49. Ethan Crawl doing his job. I have a play action. Floats it over the middle in traffic, and it's picked off. Ran by the safety. Coming up with it, Jamel Johnson. First turnover of the game. Goes by way of interception for the Horned Frogs.
Yeah, that's a difficult catch. He lays out, and those are the kind of plays tonight that TCU's going to need on defense.
McAllister, wide right, now comes in tight right and will come all the way in motion across the formation. Seals flips it to him in the flat. Bounces off a one tackle, turns it up 35, hurdles a man to near the 40-yard line. Hands it off Denman. Slow play, now sprint. 50, 45, up to the 40 of USC goes John Denman. Allowed his blockers some time to establish up front.
Empty backfield for Seals. Slam, complete. McAllister. That's another first down.
Seals put it right on the money.
Everyone waiting to see Ken Seals uncork one.
Now some rhythm for the TCU offense.
Hand it off this time. Denman, no, they rip it out of his belly and flip it to the tight end. Rogers inside the 15 and down to the 13-yard line. First and 10 for the Horned Frogs here.
Tough snap for Seals to handle. He's going to take off again. Hurdles a man. Hurdles another down inside the 5-yard line.
The hurdle and the barrel over. Ken Seals is making it clear that his legs are going to be a threat tonight.
Seals gives to Denman, cuts it back left, walks in, scores, hit the horn at San Antonio. Denman finds the end zone. Frogs with their first lead at 6-3. Chase Curtis with a huge block. Lemmerman, here's his kick. Plenty of juice on that one, and it's good. Frogs with their first lead, 7-3 here, the Valero Alamo Bowl. McCashlin, here's the kick, second down and goal now, second and goal at the 2. Snap comes back, Miller gets a handoff from Miami, second effort's gonna get in there and score. Touchdown here, they retake the lead, extra point is good, and it's 10-7 USC now. With 9:57 left, it's Trent Battle for the first time. They're gonna throw it to Battle out of the backfield, wheel route upfield, and Trent's gonna take it across the 40 to the 43-yard line.
Long throw by Seals, sideline, jump ball for a first down. What a catch by Terry Shelton, the true freshman. Walls off a defender for 22.
Denman in the backfield. Seals out of the gun. Hands it off, no. Seals keeps and scores. Ken Seals from a yard out. His first touchdown as a Frog. TCU goes back out in front now. Limmerman up and good. It's interesting how this offense moves a little differently when you have the threat of a runner at quarterback. Third down now. Down to 25 seconds to play in the half. Miami looks in the end zone, and it is knocked away. Nice play defensively by Bud Clark. And now it's 4th and 4. And the Frogs leading it here 14-10. Lincoln Riley's going to settle for the field goal. Good snap, holds down, placement's solid, as is the kick. A 1-point ball game. Remember, the Horned Frogs get the football to start the second half. Exactly. Give to Payne up to the 31-yard line. So the Frogs are going to take this 1-point lead into the locker room here at the Alamo Dome.
Hey, listen real quick. Hey, you guys know the deal. Whichever team strains the next 30 minutes. Okay, whichever team strains the next 30 minutes, it's up to us. Okay, it's in within every single one of us. Strain your ass off for 30 more minutes. Let's go win this game. All right, let's go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Frogs, they lead at the half. 14-13 and set to get the football. One to the right-hand side. Seals throws it over the middle. It's batted up in the air. This could be trouble. Did it hit the ground? USC says they have an interception, and they do. At the 29-yard line. One back standing to his right. Play action to throw the football. Mayav over the middle of the field. It's intercepted again. Horned Frogs come up with it. 2-and-E goes Canada. Channing steps in front of it. Second interception of the night. In the red zone this time. The Horned Frogs get it right back. 3rd and 4 now. Third down, 4 down lineman. Comes Seals. Got rid of it just in time, but it's 4th down and long. Booms left from Ethan Zamora underneath it. Makes it at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 after a 4.5 hang time punt. Mayaba in the pocket. Deep ball left side in the end zone. And it is caught, but they're going to call it inbounds. Great catch here by Jaden Richardson. A one-handed snag. It was great coverage downfield for the Horned Frogs. USC goes up 19-14, going for 2. They throw it, caught. 2-point conversion is good. 21-14 now. USC leading it here.
As that is going to be a kickoff out of bounds that will give very good field position.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter here. The Horned Frogs are trailing it 21-14.
Ethan Krog is going to go out of bounds near the 45-yard line of USC. But USC commits a personal foul that will back them up to their own 30-yard line.
The field position here is critical. They got to keep this to a one-score game.
It's 4th down and 8, so they'll settle for a 41-yard field goal. TCU trails it 24-14, 9:37 left. Frogs won here in 2015, of course, against Oregon. They were down 31-0, 47-41 in overtime. 2017, they trailed Stanford 21-3, 139-37.
And now we'll see if Kent Seals can pull off a comeback as well. McAllister, swing pass. Dodging tacklers. Bobs and weaves to the 41-yard line.
Seals, they're going to give it to Jeremy, trying to bounce it outside, turns it up 30, down to the 25, spins out of a tackle, down to the 20, down to the 19-yard line. First down, Frogs. At the 19, it's a gain of 22 yards. Seals, this time hands it off. Payne. Payne will score. From 6 yards out, hit the horn. Frogs with new life. 4:24 to play. Extra point is up, and it is good. I get a 3-point ball game. McCashlin angles left. Zamora a yard deep in the end zone. Fair catches that one. So, all right, we're going to see now if this defense can get a stop here. Deep ball right side. They're looking Hines his way, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time. Fourth Frogs, and they do it with Gil Jackson, a freshman. Matched up on it. Small, fair catch at the 31-yard line. Frogs with the football to the 31-yard line. 2:44 to play in this game. And he just throws for a first down, does Seals. Man, Jack makes a grab. 1:18 to play. Slow play here. The play action. Seals over the middle of traffic. Catch is made. Everhart went up to get it. Spotted at the 25. It's a gain of 20 here. Snap comes back. Oh, they bring the heat. Seals sees it, throws it underneath. Catch is made. Oh, did he hang on? He did. P.J. Rogers grabs it with a chance now to send this one in overtime. Hold is down. The kick from Limmerman is up, and it is good. Overtime we go. It's San Antonio. Kent Seals leads the Frogs back. We go to overtime. Frogs win the toss. They're looking for more magic here in San Antonio. Out of a shotgun. He looks at him left, going to throw it. He's wide open. There's no one there. Catch at the 20 and out at the 11-yard line.
And again, they test the true freshman, Gil Jackson. So no Kynes on the slant. Incomplete.
Second and goal to the 10. Snap comes back to throw. Fade, right side, man coverage. Penalty marker. Hines fell down. Jackson was in coverage.
Balaker in the end zone. The ball he placed the 2-yard line.
Snap comes back. Handed off. King. Bet. Line throw backwards at the 2. Two receivers right. This time they hand it off. King. Bottled up. Down he goes. Backwards. Nice job there. Frogs get him down to the 5. Now it's 3rd. That's a loss of 3. Devin Deal, Caleb Elarms, or.
Mayaba into the end zone. No. He tried to squeeze one into Jaden Richardson. Again, it was the true freshman, Gil Jackson.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. Frogs get an opportunity now with Kent Seals and company. Man Jack goes wide left. Fakes the give, throws a back shoulder pass, and it is caught at the 5-yard line.
Is it a foot in for Manjack? It is! It's goal to go for TCU!
After review, the receiver did not maintain control of the ball when he touched out of bounds. The pass is incomplete.
That's close.
Seals directing traffic out of a shotgun. Snap comes back. 4 down lineman come. Pocket breaks down. Kent's got to get rid of it. Pressure with the backside. Hang over the football. Down he'll go. 3rd and 20 is the longest that the Frogs have converted all year. Let's see what they dial up. From the 35. 2 receivers right. Man Jack in motion across the formation. Out of a shotgun. Works Seals. 3 down lineman for USC. Seals.
Seals with a check down.
Dumps it left. Payne. Breaks 1 tackle.
Screens down the sideline.
Dives forward, still in his feet. Down the left-hand side.
Stays in bounds. Did he just end the game?
To the 10, to the 5. Is he in bounds? Let's see. Signal is touchdown.
The game is not over.
You hear the official.
game is not over. The touchdown is good. The game is over.
Now it's over. There it goes. There it is. Kent seals the deal here tonight. And the Horned Frogs have found the magic against USC one more time.
Dude, I mean, there's nothing to say. This is the greatest moment of my life. I'll never forget it. I'm thankful to TCU, for this team, for all my brothers. I mean, there's so much love that I have for everyone here.
Hey, man, last game of the fall, man. It's a blessing to be here, man. Go Frogs, man. Boys pulled it out last one ever. Overtime, man. That's how you fight. That's how you finish. Go Frogs. Go Frogs. Alamo boat trip. Let's go. Woo! Did it?
Hey, real quick. Hey, listen, real quick. Just a couple things, okay? Number one, I told you guys in the beginning, when you win bowl games like this, you'll never forget it. This is a game that when you're 80 years old, you'll be sitting on your porch somewhere looking back on your life, and you'll remember this night. So congratulations. It doesn't just happen, okay? It happens because you poured your heart and soul into preparing and doing things the right way. We got to San Antonio. We were on a mission. You can see it with our players. We talked about it with our coaching staff, and we had tremendous leadership in this room, guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it personally. I know the coaches feel the same way. You did everything we asked. Okay, we found a way. Okay, we found a way to win. Defense was unbelievable. Kept us in the game. Defense was unbelievable. Hey, and I'm serious. Hey, defense didn't look good in the third quarter. We just kept our head down. We kept playing. That's what you got to do, man. You got to persevere and overcome, and we did it. Offense, great job finishing the game and making plays down the stretch. You guys know, man, when you work your ass off and you do things the right way, opportunities present themselves. Okay, guess what? Ken Seals was ready for that opportunity. All right, hey, one last time, all together. One last time. Here we go, man. Proud of y'all. Love you. 1, 2, 3. Red, red, wazoo. Lickety, lickety, zoo, zoo. Ooh, wah, wah, ooh. Give them hell, TCU.